Hi, my name is Stephanie Santiago, and I will be presenting to you my progress report for my project. The subject of my project is ODM process script optimization. The agenda for today will be the background, progress report, issues encountered, and the current schedule. A little background on the project is that I currently work for IIS in the performance group, monitoring and the health of engine set test. This group is very important because we monitor any issues that the engine might have in the current process and alert the team in order for them to react or avoid any failures. The current process that we use is that we run a series of scripts to create plots on a weekly basis. These scripts focus on the ODM, which is oil debris monitoring for military engines. The objective of this project is to reduce the time consumed by running the scripts and create the same plots without affecting the quality and customer service. Progress report. Um, Below some activities done by the team. In order to do an improvement, we had to identify the current process that was used. The current process consisted of using 3 different scripts to create a series of plots to create ODM plots for the customers. In this process, we noticed that this was very time consuming because of the amount of engines that ran each week. So, in order to reduce this time, we had the idea to combine the scripts and reduce this by combining not only the scripts but also the plots. This meant that we would have a reduction in time and repetitive actions by the practitioners. The plan is to create a master script which combine all the processes of the 3 scripts that we ran in order to avoid the repetitive action and time consumed. During this process, the team first had to map the whole process and identify how long it takes to create this. When they were doing this, they noticed that there were some repetitive actions and that were not necessary in order to run the 3 scripts. So the first step was to see what was similar between the scripts, which we noticed that the first script only created an Excel sheet that was used later on by the 2 other scripts. In the 2 other scripts, we noticed that the coding was not the same because different persons wrote each one. So we had to study, and this was a little time consuming because we needed to avoid that we missed anything from one to another and see that there was no redundant information when doing the current code. While doing this, it was the longest time combining the 2 other scripts. But we were able to create a master script which combined the 3 scripts and created a master script. This was done, it was troubleshoot during this week, and the current state of the project is to next week do a testing of the script by checking the process that was done in the current master script and comparing it to the current process used. Once this is tested and no issues are found and we compare and validate that the same information is done, we are able to present the script to the customer. Some issues that were encountered. The current code is used in MATLAB license. This means that in the company we have a limited amount of licenses that we can use. By having this, sometimes we're not able to find a license to edit the code and run the program. This is an issue that has been arise to the company, but there's nothing that we actually can do. So the only thing that we can do is keep trying until we find a license. One hack that we actually did was when we got in the morning, we open a MATLAB script, a MATLAB window, and we're able to run our scripts during the day. As mentioned previously, some issues are the formats of the scripts, but this was resolved and we were able to do the master script, which was troubleshoot, and it's currently going to be tested during this week. As seen, this is our Gantt chart, which the team is in process and completing the troubleshoot and are able to start the test of the new script on 4/24, which is next week, and we're going to be in schedule. If there's any issues encountered while testing the new script, and if the customer doesn't approve this, then an adjustment will be done to the schedule and presented during the next progress report. Thank you for your time and for listening, and I'll look forward for your questions. Thank you.